WOWT starts with breaking news.
A case of domestic violence turns deadly in Northwest Omaha. Authorities say a man tried to kill one of his daughters before turning the gun on himself.
6 News producer Roger Hamer spent the day in the neighborhood near 111th and Black Street, where people are just stunned by this incident.
I heard 6 booms.
That was around 2:20 Wednesday morning, shaking this close-knit neighborhood. Authorities are investigating why 51-year-old Edmund Segeta fired several shots inside this home, apparently trying to kill. Janet Carrillo lives right next door.
And I thought, well, maybe it was fireworks left over, but I didn't see any, When the police came, I heard them knock on the door, and so I looked out again. And I hadn't seen any. I still couldn't see anything. I did see some ambulances come, and the sheriffs and all that.
As we entered the residence, we found one deceased party inside, 2 other persons with injuries. People with injuries had barricaded themselves in an upstairs bathroom.
Investigators say Segeta shot his 19-year-old daughter with a handgun as she was lying in a bed in the basement. The teen, suffering from a gunshot wound in the stomach, made it upstairs to a bedroom where her mother and 2 twin sisters were. Investigators say Edmund, now armed with a shotgun, tried to get at the 4 females by firing 2 shots through the door, wounding the mother. They were able to hold the door shut, but Edmund then reportedly stuck the shotgun through a hole in the door and fired again. He then retreated to the basement, where investigators say he took his own life. They found a shotgun next to his body. Crime lab technicians took several items from the house, including a long, thin box. Neighbors I spoke with are shocked at what happened here.
You know the folks next door?
Yes, very good friends. They're from West Africa. His name is Edmund. His wife's name is Brigitte. They have 3 daughters. Great guy, really great guy, very patriotic. If he's anything, he's the epitome of law enforcement approval. He's a great guy, good American.
Neighbors say the family lived here for a couple of years and got along well with everyone.
We chat fairly frequently.
Today, this neighborhood is different than it was yesterday. They still chat, but one person is missing. In Northwest Douglas County, Roger Hamer, WOWT 6 News.
The names of the other people in the home during the shooting are not yet being released by the sheriff's office. At last report, the 19-year-old was in surgery.